All right, I'll go ahead and get started. So I am doing an edit for a video for Hannah Johnston's slow motion behind the scenes. I am tasked with putting together essentially behind the scenes video. Let me just change some settings on here real quick. Super weird hearing yourself talk over here. All right. Awesome. All right, yeah. So essentially, what I want to do is try to create a story out of this. Trying to remember the exact date. It was back in October that we followed them and shot this. It was a nice day. It's about like 70 some odd degrees, and we walked around Philadelphia. The video was shot by Rekka. Um, the talent is Hannah Johnson. The song is Slow Motion. It's me, Marie, as Good Soup, and we followed along. And Janad also joined along to kind of help promote and network while we're there. He was handing out like these little QR stickers with Hannah's information. And yeah, we'll get started. The first thing I'm going to do is actually go through while we were following them around. We kind of just like stopped them in the street, asked them like, just like simple interview questions. How you feeling today? Um, things like that. And excuse me, my cat. So yeah, what I want to do now is just go through the interview footage and just kind of figure out where we can incorporate other footage along with that interview footage. So what I did was actually earlier today when I went through the footage, I went through and named everything. I was kind of planning on doing this. So yeah, I think what I'll do now is just watch some of this interview footage, see what they had to say, and then kind of fit the other footage around it. If I did this correctly, I should have this all in like chronological order, so that should help us as well. What's the name of the song again?
Yes, this song is actually my debut single. It came out last December. It's called Slow Motion. It's kind of more of a retro pop kind of R&B feel. So I'm excited to be able to film this to kind of get my visuals out there and connect more with maybe a new audience and share my sound with more people. So it should be good.
Lost my lighting there for a second. It's kind of hard to work when you have cats sometimes. But I'm gonna play that again and just listen to it. How you feeling?
Feeling good. I'm excited. We just got to Jefferson Station. So now we're going to do some shoots or some shots. And then we're going to head out into Center City and do some videography. So I'm excited.
Nice. What's the name of the song again?
Yes, this song is actually my debut single. It came out last December. It's called Slow Motion. It's kind of more of a retro pop kind of R&B feel. So I'm excited to be able to film this to kind of get my visuals out there and connect more with maybe a new audience and share my sound with more people. So it should be good.
Awesome. And what I actually forgot to do, I'm noticing now, is I have some cell phone footage, so I'm actually going to go ahead and airdrop over to my iMac over here. And we'll go through some of that too, because there's actually some footage of us chatting before we get to the city. We took the train down over from where we live. That's me and Marie. We live up in Northeast Philly. and we took the train down from Northeast Philly down to Center City where we shot the video. And I want to get some of these videos in where, yeah, we just kind of talked about what we're doing and like what we're on our way to do. And I think a lot of those would help out as well. So I will wait for those to airdrop. So we'll just start watching the next one. So we will actually go ahead and start with this one. Hey, Amori, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well tonight. If you're just getting on, I'm just editing some behind the scenes footage we did with the video shoot with TME, Hannah Johnson slow motion, and I'm just going through some of the footage right now. I think we got well over 10,000 that day.
Just walk.
Say hi, Ben. Okay, say bye, Ben.
Talking about doing that for the
that one too much. And as I go through some of this footage, I'm just going to go ahead and name some of this. This is some of the iPhone footage that I took that I did not get a chance to rename. And yeah, we were out there for about, maybe like 5-6 hours. So yeah, definitely more. I think we got those steps in. All right. So yeah, I'll go ahead and go back to the interview footage. So you can see we have about 107 clips just right here, not including the iPhone footage plus 6. It's 113 clips that we took that day that just made the cut. Anyway, we took plenty more. So I'm going to look at the interview portions. Again, I did this one. Let's see.
How you feeling?
Feeling good. I'm excited. We just got to Jefferson Station, so now we're going to do some shoots or some shots, and then we're going to head out into Center City and do some videography. So I'm excited.
Nice. What's the name of the song again?
Yes, this song is actually my debut single. It came out last December. It's called Slow Motion. It's kind of more of a retro pop, kind of R&B feel. So I'm excited to be able to film this to kind of get my visuals out there and connect more with maybe a new audience and share my sound with more people. So it should be good.
Awesome.
All right. Well, through the magic of AI, we're going to see if we can clean up some of that speech. I am terrible with audio, if anyone knows me. I tried to do a good job of capturing it. I need to get better. That day was not one of my best, but we'll see how much we can correct with this. And away we go.
How you feeling?
Feeling good. I'm excited. Just got to Jefferson Station, so now we're going to do some shoots or some shots, and then we're going to head out into Center City and do some videography. So I'm excited.
Nice. What's the name of the song again?
Yes, this song is actually my debut single. It came out last December. It's called Slow Motion. It's kind of more of a retro pop, kind of R&B feel. So I'm excited to be able to film this to kind of get my visuals out there and connect more with maybe a new audience and share my sound with more people. So it should be good.
Awesome. How you feeling?
Feeling good. I'm excited. We just got to Jefferson Station, so now we're going to do some shoots or some shots, and then we're going to head out into Center City and do some videography. So I'm excited.
Nice. What's the name of the song again?
Yes, this song is actually my debut single. It came out last December. It's called Slow Motion. It's kind of more of a retro pop, kind of R&B feel. So I'm excited to be able to film this to kind of get my visuals out there and connect more with maybe a new audience and share my sound with more people. So it should be good.
Awesome. How you feeling?
Feeling good. I'm excited. We just got to Jefferson Station, so now we're going to do some shoots or some shots, and then we're going to head out into Center City and do some videography. So I'm excited.
Nice. What's the name of the song again?
Yes, this song is actually my debut single. It came out last December. It's called Slow Motion. It's kind of more of a retro pop, kind of R&B feel. So I'm excited to be able to film this to kind of get my visuals out there and connect more with maybe
I'll listen to that one more time. I know I keep repeating it.
Into Center City and do some videography. So I'm excited.
Nice. What's the name of the song again?
Yes, this song is actually my debut single. It came out last December. It's called Slow Motion. It's kind of more of a retro pop kind of R&B feel. So I'm excited to be able to film this to kind of get my visuals out there and connect more with maybe a new audience and share my sound with more people. So it should be good.
Awesome.
Sweet. And this next one is Marie talking to Hannah.
Yeah. Okay, I was gonna say, we just did the first shoot. We're here at Jefferson Station. Yeah. Thank you.
She kind of just recapped what she said in the first video, so I think I'll just stick with the first one. Didn't get too much of what he was saying there. All right. Now let's go out into the street. This one is Hannah interview walking through Center City. See what she says here.
It's a little different being out here in Center City and just walking through.
See if AI can repair this. Save me some work.
It's a little different being out here in Center City and just walking through the city and kind of blasting the song for people to hear sometimes for the first time, but it's felt good so far. It's a beautiful day, about 75 degrees. So yeah, it's been good so far. Just sharing the music with the city. City likes it. That's great.
It sounded so weird. Let's not rely on that just yet. See what we can do here.
Out here in Center City and just walking through the city and kind of blasting the song for people to hear sometimes for the first time, but it's felt good so far. It's a beautiful day, about 75 degrees. So yeah, it's been good so far. Just sharing the music with the city. The city likes it. That's great. It's a little different being out here in Center City and just walking through the city and kind of blasting the song for people to hear sometimes for the first time, but it's felt good so far. It's a beautiful day, about 75 degrees. So yeah, it's been good so far. Just sharing the music with the city. The city likes it. That's great. It's a little different being out here in Center City and just walking through the city and kind of blasting the song for people to hear sometimes for the first time, but it's felt good so far. It's a beautiful day, about 75 degrees.
So I have a video that Maria and I shot this at the same time. So I'm actually going to sync these up. We have multiple angles of this. And by syncing up, I mean I'm going to right click something and let it do all the work. Let's see if that worked out.
It's a little different being out here in Center City and just walking
Nice.
so far. It's a beautiful day, about 75 degrees. So yeah, it's been good so far. Just sharing.
All right, let's see how this audio came out since we have the whole thing here.
Hey Hannah, how you feel that your song playing on the street?
I feel good.
I like that.
Hey Hannah. Hey Hannah, how you feel that your song playing on the street?
I feel good. I'll be honest, it's a little different being out here in Center City and just walking through the city and kind of blasting the song for people to hear sometimes for the first time, but it's felt good so far. It's a beautiful day, about 75 degrees. So yeah, it's been good so far. Just sharing the music with the city and seeing who likes it.
That's great, thank you.
Thank you.
We gotta get the mic out for the.
The city and seeing who likes it.
That's great, thank you.
Thank you. It's a beautiful day, about 75 degrees. So yeah. It's a beautiful day, about 75 degrees. So yeah, it's been good so far. Just sharing the music with the city and seeing who likes it.
That's great, thank you.
Thank you.
We gotta get.
But it's felt good so far. It's a beautiful day, about 75 degrees. So yeah, it's been good so far. Just sharing the music with the city and seeing who likes it.
That's great, thank you.
Thank you. Degrees. So yeah, it's been good so far. Just sharing the music with the city and seeing who likes it.
That's great, thank you.
Thank you.
We gotta get the mic out for the questions. It might be windy out here. That sounds good. Without the mic, yeah. That sounds good.
Now I'll ask you how you feel. How do you feel to record on the street and with all this traffic and with all these people? You, how you feel? You, how? Now I'll ask you how. Now I'll ask you.
Let's see. Okay, and I think this is the same part right here that I started recording.
To record on the street and with all this traffic and with all.
It is. So we're gonna move this over here.
They may not know where they will see this song or hear this song again, and she may be famous, and then
They're gonna talk like, oh, I heard that song.
I heard that song on the street, and I seen her before, and I recognize her. So it's always good to be out in urban areas where you can eventually be, acknowledged and seen.
What do you want to say for all those people who are afraid to record on the street, afraid what people say or something like that?
And I say, if you want to be in this industry, you can't be afraid what people got to say, because somebody always has something to say, especially in this modern time. We live in a world with people with all their opinions, and everybody has something to say, so you got to be able to take constructive criticism or criticism in general. So you got to be free with it. You got to just go with it.
Thank you.
No problem.
Hi, Marie.
Feel to record on the street and with all this traffic
not my first time recording out in public, but
Feel to record on the street and with all this traffic and with all these people. How you feel? How do you feel to record on the street and with all this traffic and with all these people?
I mean, this is not my first time recording out in public, but it's always fun to record in the urban areas because random people get to hear the music and they may not know where they will see this song or hear this song again, and she may be famous, and then
they're gonna talk like, oh, I heard
yeah,
that
like, oh,
song.
I heard that song on the street, and I seen her before, and oh, I recognize her. So it's always good to be out in urban areas where you can eventually be, acknowledged and seen.
What do you want to say for all those people who are afraid to record on the street, afraid what people say or something like that?
And I say, if you want to be in this industry, you can't be afraid what people got to say, because somebody always has something to say, especially in this modern time we live in a world. And I say, if you want to be in this industry, you can't be afraid what people got to say.
People who are afraid to record on the street, afraid what people say or something like that.
I heard that song on the street, and I seen her before, and oh, I recognize her. So it's always good to be out in urban areas.
Yeah, Marie, that was a great question, actually. That was actually a really great question and got a good answer out of him.
You can eventually be, acknowledged and seen.
What do you want to say for all those people who are afraid to record on the street, afraid what people say or something like that?
And I say, if you want to be in this industry, you can't be afraid what people got to say, because somebody always has something to say, especially in this modern time we live in a world with people with all their opinions, and everybody has something to say, so you got to be able to take constructive criticism or criticism in general. So you got to be free with it. You got to just go with it.
Thank you.
No problem. Constructive criticism or criticism in general. So you got to be free with it. You got to just go with it.
Oh, like you mean when we were doing it? Honestly, I felt self-conscious the whole time. No, I am. But we did pretty okay that day. I mean, you were there,
For the first time, but it's felt good so far. It's a beautiful day, about 75 degrees. So yeah, it's been good so far. Just sharing the music with the stage.
So for this part over here, Marie
How do
and
you feel about
Janad were
this?
across the
I feel good.
street.
I've actually seen videos where folks are like in this median.
I've seen people get married here.
Oh wow. I've
Yeah.
seen that. Wow.
Yeah, so that was fun.
A lot of people walking around City Hall is right behind us, and I work over here.
Hmm.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no, no. I was gonna say, well, I'll just start from the top. So yeah, I feel like this is a good spot. You're a bit risen up from the street, so you're safe. We got City Hall right behind us, and then we got.
Yes, Marie, we'll both be on the live the next time.
A little bit to the back of us. You got Liberty Place and Two Liberty Place. Those are pretty popular here in Philly.
Yeah,
Say
so
those areas, folks know what you're talking about. And also, if you get lost, it's easy to find yourself if you use those two buildings as a compass.
Thank you.
From personal experience.
How we looking, Rekka? I'll go ahead and get out of the shot.
well, I think with both of our perspectives, Marie, is going to make for a nice behind the scenes video. I hate to do this, but I am going to rewatch this portion again. I don't hate to do it, I like to do it.
How do you feel about this?
I feel good. I've actually seen videos where folks are like in this median.
I've seen people get married here.
Oh wow. I've
Yeah.
seen that. Wow.
But
I feel good though. It's a good spot. I mean, you're safe because you're risen up a bit from the street, so should be good. There's a lot of people walking around City Hall is right behind us, and I work over here.
sorry about that.
Oh, no, no. I was gonna say, well, I'll just start from the top. So yeah, I feel like this.
How do you feel about this?
I feel good. I've actually seen videos where folks are like in this median.
I've seen people get married here.
Oh wow. I've
Yeah.
seen that.
But people get married here.
Oh wow. I've
Yeah.
seen that. Wow.
But
I feel good though. It's a good spot. I mean, you're safe because you're risen up a bit from the street, so should be good. There's a lot of people walking around City Hall is right behind us, and I work over here.
Well, if you're just tuning in, please chat. I'll try to respond. This is kind of a fun process.
You're a bit risen up from the street, so you're safe. I was gonna say, well, I'll just start from the top. So yeah, I feel like this. I was gonna say, well, I'll just start from the top. Oh wow. I've
Yeah.
seen that. Wow. So yeah, I feel like this is a good spot. You're a bit risen up from the street, so you're safe. We got City Hall right behind us, and then we got some really, I'd say, historic buildings a little bit to the back of us. You got Liberty Place and Two Liberty Place. Those are pretty popular here in Philly. If you say those areas, folks know what you're talking about. And also, if you get lost, it's easy to find yourself if you use those two buildings as a compass.
thank you.
From personal experience.
How we looking, Rekka? I'll go ahead and get out of the shot.
If you use those two buildings as a compass.
Thank you.
From personal experience.
How are we looking, Rekka?
I'll just cut that part of me yelling out, and we'll jump to the next one. This is Marie interviewing Janad while they are across the street. Oh, you know what this is? This is me recording Marie interviewing Janad. So what I will do, oh, and this shot's interesting too. So I have Marie interviewing Janad, and it looks like Marie got me interviewing Hannah. Definitely want to use those at some point, but right now I want to concentrate on the actual interview.
Let's go. Tell me, what do you think about that?
I feel like we doing great. Hannah's bringing a nice energy. Working directions cool. We got good soup on it. Behind the scenes, shout out to soup. No, I'm feeling good. You know, I'm playing my role today. Playing the background. I mean, I'm holding stuff. Hit play on the speaker when necessary. And then handing out these to anybody that looks interested. And while we doing the shoot, if they stop and stare and be like, yo, check it out. I had a support team, you know, it's important. Support and make sure you support the main characters when it's their time to shine.
Thank you.
It's their time to shine.
Thank you.
A good soup loop, Marie, indeed. Oh, nice. And you got Hannah dancing in the background. And that guy's looking like, what the hell? Well, we're making history, bud. I actually have some footage of a guy like stopped in traffic looking. Let's see if I can get to that tonight, because I want to get through these interview portions real fast. Walking into the City Hall courtyard is what I have here.
Oh, sorry. This feels like it's like order, but there's a road.
Well, this is not an interview portion. Maybe I need to put this in quotes.
So how's it going so far, man?
It's going really good. We got a lot of good.
It's just another quick interview with Rekka. I'm going to sync these up, because I believe these are the same interview. Yes. And away we go.
So how's it going so far, man?
It's going really good. We got a lot of good shots. On our way to Chinatown right now. We plan on getting some shots over there as well. From there, we plan on going to Liberty Bell. You know, just trying to get the.
So we didn't get to go to all those spots.
Just trying to hit some really good. What could
We didn't get to Liberty Bell, unfortunately, because by the time we got around there, the line was super long and it was close to closing. But we did get some pretty interesting shots later down the line. Some cool shots we got were in the Fashion District Mall in Philly. And they actually closed off a street for a parade. And we were able to get Hannah like right in the middle of it. Kind of played it off like, oh yeah, they closed the street for us. But let's see. Closed street. I can't remember how to spell. Yeah, so they closed this entire street off for a parade. And the parade
Just do what feels
either
natural.
the parade was either just starting or before the parade started or just after it finished. But we took advantage of the street being completely empty and closed off and safe enough to do this. And then here we have Janad networking with some people.
Go find more people while they're doing this. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? They gotta get right. You just gotta look for the people that
Just a little motivation for me, I guess.
look, this lady interested.
Got Rodney in the mix too.
Well, God bless.
You gotta take more shots than you make, man. That's the mantra. Shooters ain't scared to shoot.
I think he did get a group that were pretty interested. Damn it. Oh yeah, he ended up talking to these guys that seemed pretty interested.
I say that's a well right there. Videographer, what's your free Instagram right here?
Some networking.
Yeah, I was about to say he a videographer. Yep.
We do need to learn where all the cool spots are in Philly. I gotta be better about staying on top of the chat. Maybe one day we'll get popular and I definitely can't keep up. But while we're at a manageable level, Marie, I'll try to keep up. And then the last bit on closed street, we have people walking by and looking, so that's always pretty cool. Fashion district back there. City Hall, the back route over there. Ooh, excuse me. All right, let's get back into the interview portions.
Everybody plan on going to Liberty Bell, just trying to get the Philadelphia scenery going, just trying to hit some really good, which could you call it? Some landmarks, some really good landmarks. That's what we're just looking for right now. Just noticeable Philly areas, and got it rolling right now.
Now it looks like Janad's over there doing work. How do you feel about that?
Hey man, gotta love Janad always promoting, Plan on having a show out in Philly probably January, so we gotta connect with everybody else that's out in Philadelphia.
I think that's good for now.
Yeah, it's good.
All right.
That's out in Philadelphia.
They're doing work. How do you feel about that?
Hey man, gotta love Janad always. Some really good landmarks. That's what we're just looking for right now. Just noticeable Philly areas, and got it rolling right now.
Now it looks like Janad's over there doing work. How do you feel about that?
Hey man, gotta love Janad always promoting, Plan on having a show out in Philly probably January, so we gotta connect with everybody else that's out in Philadelphia.
Now it looks like Janad's over there doing work. How do you feel about that?
Hey man, gotta love Janad always promoting, Plan on having a show out in Philly probably January, so we gotta connect with everybody that was.
A little bit noisy that day. That's all right. All right, let's jump to our next interview portion. And what I'll do too is, who's better, Teletubbies or Pokemans? Pokemon. That's a question that we ask some people either in the beginning of an interview or to break the ice, or just kind of like at the end of an interview to break the tension. So that's a great question, Marie. And the answer is neither. I was more of a Yu-Gi-Oh kid. And I'll leave you with that, and we will chit-chat with Rodney.
Anything? Hey, what's going on? Just here to support. I'm from Philly. I've never been in this mall before. It's pretty exciting just to see all different types of people. I like to people watch. I like to go out and just see different types of people. And bigger cities, it just comes with that. Yeah.
And maybe one day. Was that me talking about the amount of people watching the stream, or just checking out cool spots in Philly? Because we could do that. But getting more people on the stream, Marie, one day I hope that we can. And it might help if you hop on, but I know you're tired. So maybe tomorrow or the next day we'll try to do something together. Yeah, we just want to document more of what we're doing. And honestly, this is kind of a lot easier than just vlogging and trying to edit a video, showcasing what we do. So, this is interesting. I hope this catches on. I hope this gets some type of audience. And yeah, I'd like Marie to be able to kind of showcase what she's doing too. So,
Supporting Hannah, though. What's up?
Hey y'all, we're here at the Fashion District. We've kind of been walking all around Center City today, doing different interviews. We were at City Hall, on Broad Street, and now we're here on our way to Chinatown. Currently, we're kind of in like a breezeway from the Convention Center parking garage to the way from the Convention Center.
we don't need me whispering. I sound like a weirdo.
Convention Center. Convention Center parking garage to the
I could put some type of B-roll on top of that.
So we're gonna do some shoots up here while we have this kind of unique angle and vantage point on the city.
Cool. Fashion District. Yeah, I didn't know this was called.
Aren't they planning on tearing this down for the Sixers?
They are not.
But that could happen, yes.
And it's not going to happen, so that's a good
I like
thing.
where it is now, actually. Just, it's out the way, of course. And all the other stadiums are there as well. It just seems right. I know they do a lot of concerts, so you have a lot of concerts locally, just right here in the center of the city. That might be interesting, but I don't really see. It's just gonna be a bigger headache, really. Traffic. There's too much going on out here already. That was fast.
That was pretty cool. We could leave that whole thing in.
We got more scenes that we'll be shooting tomorrow, so stay tuned.
How'd you feel about everything today?
I think everything went great today. We got a lot of good footage. It was coincidental that a parade happened today, so we got the whole entire street of Philadelphia for free. Got a good shot of that, so.
Share what you record on the parade.
Yeah, we got somebody throwing up.
Oh. Oh, I don't know if you heard that. I I definitely have that footage.
Street of Philadelphia for free. You know, got a good shot of that. So
Share what you record on a parade.
yeah, we got somebody throwing up.
Yeah, we got that somewhere. Yep, guy puking in the street. So, this was the parade I mentioned earlier. And I'm sorry that you and Garrick are Lonely Farts Marie. If you're still watching, I present the puke video. So here's the bikers leading the way, and I want you to focus on the banner here. We don't catch it at first, but
Oh, come on, buddy. There we go. Oh, man.
oh, I felt so bad for that guy, but I couldn't help but be a camera guy at that moment.
Don't worry, buddy. We got it on camera. But they will.
Oh, jeez. We're acting like dumb children, but yeah, that gentleman did throw up in front of everyone. And I made a terrible video to go with it.
Oh, come on, buddy. There we go. Oh, man.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah, threw in the GTA music. All right. Let's get back to the task at hand.
On a parade.
Yeah, we got somebody throwing up. Yeah, Jay caught somebody throwing up on camera. You know, pay me $5, and I'll show you the footage.
How do you feel about today?
I feel good. This is my first music video, so I was a little anxious, honestly, leading up to this until yesterday, when I was just kind of like, you know what, it is important because I care about it, but it should be fun at the same time, so I just wanted to come into it today with that in mind, and I think we got some really good shoots, so I'm excited to see how the video comes together.
Oh my God, it's Hannah Johnson!
It is me. I'm not but don't forget, don't forget, this was shot by Red.
The one and only.
How you feel, guys?
Great. Glad I was here to support and be a part of it. You know, my own little way, being behind the scenes. You know,
We the support.
yeah, just making sure nobody comes in and makes any trouble. That's all.
Big facts. We enforcers.
It's actually very little trouble. That was kind of nice.
Huh? What?
And incorporate Marie's footage as well.
Looks like it's a news conference. Folks, we'll be back to you next time with more content. That's a wrap.
How'd you feel about everything today?
I think everything went great today. You know, we got a lot of good footage. It was coincidental that a parade happened today, so we got the whole entire street of Philadelphia for free. You know, got a good shot of that. So
Share what you record on a parade.
yeah, we got somebody throwing up. Me and Jay caught somebody throwing up on camera. You know, pay me $5 and I'll show you the footage.
Anna, how do you feel about today?
I feel good. This is my first music video, so I was a little anxious, honestly, leading up to this until yesterday, when I was just kind of like, you know what, it is important because I care about it, but it should be fun at the same time, so I just wanted to come into it today with that in mind, and I think we got some really good shoots. Until yesterday, when I was just kind of like, you know what, it is important because I care about it, but it should be fun at the same time, so I just wanted to come into it today with that in mind, and I think we got some really good shoots, so I'm excited to see how the video comes together.
Oh my God, it's Hannah Johnson!
It is me. Really good shoots, so I'm excited to see how the video comes together.
Oh my God, it's Hannah Johnson!
It is me. But don't forget,
Hey, if you're new to the stream, say hi. I'll be up a little while longer. Just going through the interview portions of the behind the scenes of the Hannah Johnson slow motion video, shot by Rekka, or should I just say shot by Rekka, Trifecta Music Empire. It's a fun day in Philadelphia. And yeah, I'm just finishing up the interview portions, and then I'm going to go through some of the supplementary footage to go along with it. I think we have some pretty cool stuff.
don't forget, this was shot by Rick.
The one and only.
How you feel, guys?
Great. Glad I was here to support and be a part of it. You know, in my own little way, being behind the scenes. You know,
With the support crew.
yeah, just making sure nobody comes in and makes any trouble. That's all.
Big facts. We are forces.
Enforce some shit. Huh? What?
Let's see. What's this audio? Not that loud. Maybe we could do without it. Awesome. So that was all the interview portions. If I had to take a guess, it's probably about like 8 minutes worth of just like talking. And we're going to supplement that pretty soon with some more of the behind the scenes stuff. Move some of this over. It's a nice little messy timeline that I'm going to have to clean up later. And I have some of this iPhone footage of us leaving the apartment.
I feel like this is just sweatsuit weather. That's sweatsuit. Jacket on any day of the week. It's my go-to. On the way to the center city.
It's a good place to start. Cut here, tight.
On the way to the center city. We're gonna catch the train. Walking towards the now. Slow motion Hannah. Her first music video. It's gonna be interesting. We'll have a fun, productive day going on. 8-step counter. Everybody need 10,000 steps today. Y'all hear that? We need 10,000 steps today.
could just walk.
So we walked from my apartment in Northeast Philly to the nearby train station, took it down to Jefferson Station in Center City, and that's when we got started shooting the footage. So this is just us walking towards the train station. This would be kind of good just on its own. Hannah walking with her t-shirt. Those two little bits are good on their own. I think what I'll do with those is just drop the audio off and probably have the song playing in the background. And we have the train pulling up. We should have shot some footage on the train, but we were just too busy like messing with our phones and stuff. So yeah, I think we're all right. I'm gonna drop the volume on that now. That's loud. But yeah, that'll be nice to kind of just have. All right, let's go back to this bin. Now, but we got this pretty cool shot of the subway sign. And yeah, Hannah's setting up the shot. So what I'll do is probably just keep the first portion with the subway sign. While that's in focus, cut that. What I should probably do at this point is airdrop the video to myself. I actually have the music video. I tagged Hannah's handle in the comments, and it should be the most popular video on there to date. So make sure you check it out. Please and thank you. Bear with me 1 second as I find this video. When did they cut it? It's back in December, maybe. December, November, when Rekka completed it. Alright, so I am downloading the music video so I can kind of incorporate it into this behind the scenes shot. Rekka talks about the shot that he's setting up here. Okay, so I think where he's like, forget the escalator, let's go do the shot right here. Where he's talking about doing it on the stairs. whole bit right there with the audio. And we'll just grab the video from that portion, go down here. So we'll cut it right here. Let's see how that little bit came out right here. Let's see how this part came out now. All right, so if anyone is watching or will watch in the future, the size difference is because this video was exported in 1080. These videos were shot in 4K, so it's a larger file. By the time it's all said and done, it's going to be exported in 1080, which is technically the same size as this, but it's going to fill up that whole screen when it's all said and done. I can do that now, but then I got to readjust every single clip when I import it into the timeline. So, and I think for here, what we'll do is we'll just have it fade to black. Effects over here. Just a simple fade. We'll use a cross dissolve. I like it better than just the regular fade to black. So, and then over here we can cut this a little cleaner. So at the end of him saying right here. I'm not gonna lie, I like how that came out. Let's make sure we save that. All right, let's get back into the mix of it. Let's just check the settings here real fast. We're still going pretty strong here. Stream looks okay. Back here. Awesome. Oh, this might be nice to add too. We'll hold on to that for now. So these two shots can synchronize. You could probably put a hard cut right there when they start talking. Let's figure out where this starts. There is a portion of the interview where Hannah mentions Jefferson Street.
Jefferson Station.
Jefferson Station, yeah.
We just got to Jefferson Station. I'm excited. We just got to Jefferson Station. So now we're going to do some shoots or some shots, and then we're going to head out. Jefferson Station. So now we're going to do some shoots or some shots, and then we're going to head out.
A little bit of method to my madness here.
How you feeling?
I'm excited. We just got to Jefferson Station. So now we're going to do some shoots or some shots, and then we're going to head out into Center City and do some videography. So I'm excited.
Nice. What's the name of the song again?
Yes, this song is actually my debut single. It came out last December. It's called Slow Motion. It's kind of more of a retro pop, kind of R&B feel. So I'm excited to be able to film this, to kind of get my visuals out there and connect more with maybe a new audience and share my sound with more people. So it should be good. Excited to be able to film this, to kind of get my visuals out there and connect more with maybe a new audience and share my sound with more people. So it should be good.
Oops, wrong spot.
Retro pop, kind of R&B feel. So I'm excited to be able to film this, to kind of get my visuals out there and connect more with maybe a new audience and share my sound with more people. So it should be good.
Awesome.
Share my sound with more people. So it should be good.
Awesome. How you feeling?
Feeling good. I'm excited.
How you feeling? How you feeling?
Feeling good. I'm excited. We just got to Jefferson Station, so now we're going to do some shoots or some shots, and then we're going to head out into Center City and do some videography. So I'm excited.
Nice. What's the name of the song again?
Yes, this song is actually my debut single. It came out last December. It's called Slow Motion. It's kind of more of a retro pop, kind of R&B feel. So I'm excited to be able to film this to kind of get my visuals out there and connect more with maybe a new audience and share my sound with more people. So it should be good.
Awesome.
Visuals out there and connect more with maybe a new audience and share my sound with more people. So it should be good.
Awesome.
More people. So it should be good.
Awesome. How you feeling?
Feeling good. I'm excited. We just got to Jefferson Station, so now we're going to do some shoots or some shots, and then we're going to head out into Center City and do some videography. So I'm excited.
Nice. What's the name of the song again?
Yes, this song is actually my debut single. It came out last December. It's called Slow Motion. It's kind of more of a retro pop, kind of R&B feel. So I'm excited to be able to film this to kind of get my visuals out there and connect more with maybe a new audience and share my sound with more people. So it should be good.
Awesome.
Scheduled to
Well, hi, if you're watching and you haven't said hi, please feel free to do so. I'll be up for a little while longer. I'm like in the middle, it's kind of in a weird spot. I'm hitting a stride, but I'm also getting tired. But I'm having a lot of fun doing this, so if you want to chat, keep me up, entertained, please do so. And we're also accepting donations. Maria and I are Get To Productions. We're a small production company out of Northeast Philly. Right now, we are editing a behind the scenes video for Hannah Johnson's slow motion music video shoot. And yeah, we're just trying to, we're just trying to grow, expand, get more equipment, uh, just kind of keep the gears rolling here, with this thing that we're doing. We want this to be like a legitimate kind of production company. We also do our own podcast, Good Soup After Dark, where we interview different artists, authors, people of note. It's more of a positive platform. We stray away from like Adam 22 or DJ Vlad kind of questions. We're not here to get anyone arrested or talk crazy. We just want to elevate people, especially people around our level, underground artists, more local scenes. A lot of people want to get on these bigger platforms, but at this point, a lot of people don't have access to those platforms. So we're trying to build our own thing here. And yeah, if you're able to support, please do so. And if all you can do is just like, subscribe, comment, that is more than welcome and appreciated. So thank you.
Share my sound with more people, so it should be good.
Hey Hannah, how you feel that your song playing on a street?
All right, let's get some footage of us walking out. Oh, I like these shots actually. It's like I called it a great haul. I'm not sure what it is, but it's some pretty cool shots of us leaving the train station. Put that right there. And since these kind of match up, hopefully they synchronize. Nope, that's okay. I have to do this one by sight. So I have this small camera that I use. I'm actually using it right now as my webcam. It is called the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and I have it on an extension rod at the moment right here. Let me see if I can show you guys what it looks like. And bear with me, I'm still getting used to this whole live streaming thing. So this is the camera that I'm using in particular. This small guy, it's on a gimbal, it's pretty sweet. But I have it on an extension pole, so I'm able to just like shoot it up and get some pretty awesome angles with it. Go ahead and turn that off. Awesome. But yeah, so with this camera, I'm able to get some pretty interesting angles, and I just shot it straight up. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. It's kind of a process. But yeah, that's where I got this kind of interesting angle from. It's like this big, great room. So I think maybe I'll kind of start it here. I have them walking. And maybe I'll cut it off right here. And then Marie on the ground. Got them walking. You can kind of see me in the beginning here. Like the red shirt in the corner, that's me. That's me in the corner. Anyway. And Marie did a pretty good job of just like capturing the vastness of the room. So we'll cut it off before I walk in. It's a pretty good shot of them just kind of like looking and observing. So I kind of like it. I think we could like mix these two together. So I'll cut it off right around here so it just makes sense visually. And then as far as the audio, I do want that background noise, but we don't want the two different background noises. So I'm just going to steal one, extend it out so it doesn't cut off too much. And I think like once I have all the shots that I want, I'll try to make it make sense with like transitions and stuff. Maybe some background music, I don't know. We don't need background music. Sweet. So this next shot I see, TMA walking past T-Mobile. Now there's another T-Mobile shot here. Sweet, so. See if we get lucky. Some more sounds maybe. Sync it up. Nope. Going to have to do it visually. So these are the shots that we're working with. We made it out the subway station and we were walking towards City Hall.
We'll probably cross this way.
So that was me trying to tell him like, don't pay attention to me. I'm trying to do behind the scenes shots. Like, you know, we got into a better flow. This was kind of like more in the beginning, and you know, with experience, we'll be able to kind of direct these. Like, it's supposed to be real life happening, but at the same time, you're supposed to direct it and get interesting shots. So, you know, we're making it work. So it's that T-Mobile window right there. I get that right here. So this shot should actually be after this shot. Let's make it make sense. Okay, so that's 12th Street. I think that's 13th Street. Yeah, that's 13th Street. Let's make it make sense, Jay. think would be a nice time to insert an interview portion.
Hey Hannah, how you feel that your song playing on a street?
I feel good. I'll be honest, it's a little different being out here in Center City and just walking through the city and kind of blasting the song for people to hear sometimes for the first time, but it's felt good so far. It's a beautiful day, about 75 degrees. So yeah, it's been good so far. Just sharing the music with the city and seeing who likes it.
That's great, thank you.
Thank you. With the city and seeing who likes it.
That's how you feel. How do you feel to record on the street and with all this traffic and feel to record? How you feel?
All right, let's replay this one.
How do you feel to record on the street and with all this traffic and with all these people?
I mean, this is not my first time recording out in public, but you know, it's always fun to record in the urban areas because you know, random people get to hear the music and they may not know where they will see this song or hear this song again, and she may be famous, and then you know,
They're gonna talk like, oh, I heard
yeah,
that
like oh, I
song.
heard that song on the street, and you know, I seen her before, and oh, I recognize her. So it's always good to be out in urban areas where you can eventually be, you know, acknowledged and feel me seen.
What do you want to say for all those people who are afraid to record on the street, afraid what people say or something like that?
And I say, if you want to be in this industry, you can't be afraid what people got to say, because somebody always has something to say, especially in this modern time. We live in a world with people with all their opinions, and everybody has something to say, so you got to be able to take constructive criticism or criticism in general. So you got to be free with it. You got to just go with it.
Thank you.
No problem.
People watching. So if I see any clips of people watching or looking, because he mentions like, oh, someone might be like, I know that song and I saw them in the street. I'll use that as B-roll for that portion. I know I have. Let's see. I have something like that. Is it looking or watching? Guy watching from car. So yeah. Yeah, I'll leave it. I'll just keep it moving.
Really be, you know, in this modern time, we live in a world with people with all their opinions, and everybody has. always good to be out in urban areas where you can. So it's always good to be out in urban areas where you can eventually be, acknowledged and seen.
What do you want to say for all those people who are afraid to record on the street, afraid what people say or something like that?
And I say, if you want to be in this industry, you can't be afraid what people got to say, because somebody always has something to say, especially in this modern time. We live in a world with people with all their opinions, and everybody has something to say, so you gotta be able to take constructive criticism or criticism in general. So you gotta be free with it. You gotta just go with it.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right, let's see what I got so far. How you feeling?
Feeling good. I'm excited. We just got to Jefferson Station, so now we're going to do some shoots or some shots, and then we're going to head out into Center City and do some videography. So I'm excited.
Nice. What's the name of the song again?
Yes, this song is actually my debut single. It came out last December. It's called Slow Motion. It's kind of more of a retro pop, kind of R&B feel. So I'm excited to be able to film this, to kind of get my visuals out there and connect more with maybe a new audience and share my sound with more people. So it should be good.
Awesome.
Schedule 2.
Hey Hannah, how you feel that your song playing on the street? Hey Hannah, how you feel that?
All right, I want to try a type of J cut because my name's Jay. No, but I want to try J cut here. If you're not familiar, a J cut is when you take audio from the next track and kind of slide it underneath the previous track. So we'll see how this works out. Just kind of want it to flow a little bit better, and I think like all throughout I'm going to add little bits and pieces of Hannah's music. Try to make it, I don't know, just flow a little bit better.
Hey Hannah, how you feel that your song playing on the street?
I feel good.
How you feel that your song playing? Hey Hannah, how you feel that your song? How you feel that?
I'm nitpicking here. Oh, hey, what's up, CJ?
How you feel that your song playing on the street?
What's up, CJ?
I feel good. I'll be honest, it's a little different being out here in Center City and just walking through the city and kind of blasting the song for people to hear sometimes for the first time. But it's felt good so far. It's a beautiful day, about 75 degrees. So yeah, it's been good so far. Just sharing the music with the city and seeing who likes it. And just walking through the city and kind of blasting the song.
Best building in Philly, North. Okay. Care to elaborate what that means, buddy? Yeah, J cut. Well, CJ, if you're still up and watching, more than happy to talk. The Capitol building is the best building in Philly. We had some great photos around there. Did we? I'm trying to remember. So long ago since you've been here, buddy. Oh, I gotta get better at keeping up with these chats, man. You asked what's up, CJ. I said North. That's funny, man. I'm sorry. I'm slow right now.
Center City and just walking through the city and kind of blasting the song. People to hear sometimes for the first time, but it's felt good so far. It's a beautiful day, about 75 degrees. So yeah, it's been good so far. Just sharing the music with the city and seeing who likes it.
How do you feel to record on the street and with all this traffic and with all these people?
I mean, it's an it's not my first time recording out in public, but you know, it's always fun to record in the urban areas because you know, random people get to hear the music and they remember.
Oh, hey, what's up, Nick? Hey, just live streaming my editing. It's 1:12 over here. It's kind of late, but you know, when you start something, it's kind of hard to finish or stop. Excuse me. When you start something, it's kind of hard to stop. You want to finish. That's my tired ass brain talking. But hope you've been well, Nick. It's nice to see you on the stream.
Fun to record in the urban areas because you know, random people get to hear. Fun to record in the urban areas.
Thank you, Nick. I don't know if you mean you like love the videos I make or you just like watching these kind of streams. Either way, thank you.
Fun to record in the urban areas because you know, random people get to hear the music and they remember. They may not know where they will see this song or hear this song again, and she may be famous, and then will see this song or. They may not know where they will see this song or hear this song again, and she may be famous, and then, you know.
They're gonna talk like, oh, I heard
Yeah, like,
that
oh, I
song.
heard that song on the street, and, you know, I seen her before, and, oh, I recognize her, so.
So CJ, a J cut, there's an L cut, sorry, L cut and a J cut, right? That's an yeah, that's an L cut. So a J cut is when you take the audio from the footage coming up and put it behind or put it underneath the footage before. So it kind of like helps you foreshadow what's happening next. So like let's say there's someone waiting on the train station or someone saying, I'm going to go to the train station. And then you hear a train coming in. And then the very next shot is that train coming in. But you hear that train coming in like while the person's not at the train station. The opposite of that is an L cut where someone might be saying, you know, I'm going to go on the train and I'm going to sit on the train. But they're talking about sitting on the train, but like it cuts into them on the train. So they're still talking from that previous footage, but then they're doing that thing that they said they're going to do in the future. So it's just literally the shape of the letter, like a L cut, it's like that, and a J cut is like that, as far as like footage is concerned. So yeah, you're kind of right. It just depends on which way you're looking at it. So for instance, over here is a J cut. If you see the mouse right here, it kind of goes in the shape of a J. So I'm gonna play it here. She's talking about like her music playing in the street.
And just walking through the city and kind of blasting songs.
Yeah. And then it kind of L cuts into the next one and fades out.
People to hear sometimes for the first time, but it's felt good so far.
Yeah, so that's, I guess that's a better example of a J cut. Do I have any L cuts here? No, I just got another J cut here. I thought this one was kind of cool. And this is actually a snippet from the actual music video. Behind the scenes. The music video.
recognize her. So let's hope.
And I want to incorporate more of the actual music video into this video. So, let's see. So no, we didn't shoot the actual music video. This guy right here that's talking, he's the one that shot the music video. Marie and I were doing the behind the scenes shot. So the video that I'm making right now is just the behind the scenes footage that we took. And hey, oh, for sure, Nick. Well, we should catch up soon. I think you still have my number. Make sure you use it. But before you go, Nick, if you want to see someone throwing up, I can definitely show you that. So, like I said, we were doing the behind the scenes footage, and that day there was actually a parade, and we took advantage and got some footage of the parade, and someone who was marching in the parade unfortunately felt sick. So I have this video here, guy puking in the street. If you guys are still around, I'd like to show you.
No, I ain't gonna. They probably not fucking. What's a parade?
Oh no. Get some shots of the parade.
No, not with no police being turned in.
Yeah, I guess so. I just saw a parade.
It's for Philly pride.
So you got the motorcycles leading the parade. And then I'm going to need you to pay attention to the gentleman holding the banner on the left. So if you see the mouse.
Oh, come on, buddy. There we go. Oh, man.
Poor guy. And then later on that night, I made a pretty funny video kind of documenting that. So I'll play that for you as well.
Oh, come on, buddy. There we go. Oh, man.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I hope you're around to watch that. Some of my greatest work. I mean, hey, listen, I've been there. And CJ, and Nick too, if he was still here. You two guys can attest to my rowdy days. And sometimes you just can't hold your lunch. And you puke in front of people. I've been sober for almost 1.5 years now, so I haven't done any public puking in a very long time. And yeah, you know, it's an experience. I hope that person's well. He continued marching for the parade. I'm happy for him. But yeah, it's pretty hilarious. Anyway. Let's get back to it.
Yeah, like, oh, I heard that song on the street, and no, I seen her before. Oh, I recognize her. So.
Yeah, you could hear a penny drop. Wishing we could put this in rewind.
Well, you mentioned street stuff. He shot another day to get extra footage or like a different part of the video. Um, we weren't involved in that part of the video. We were just kind of involved with when they were in Philly. So I really just want to incorporate shots of when we were in Philadelphia. And CJ, I'm going to do another J cut just for you. And an L cut. Get the whole alphabet soup.
I heard that song on the street and
They're gonna talk like, oh,
I heard that song on the street and no, I seen her before. Oh, I recognize her. So,
Yeah, you could hear a penny drop. Wishing we could put this on rewind.
it's always good to be out in urban areas where you can eventually be, acknowledged and feel me seen.
what do you want to say for all those people who are afraid to report on the street, afraid what people say or something like that?
And I say, if you want to be in this industry, you can't be afraid of what people got to say. Because somebody always has something to say, especially in this modern time. We live in a world with people with all their opinions, and everybody has something to say. So you gotta be able to take constructive criticism or criticism in general. So you gotta be free with it. You gotta just go with it.
Thank you.
See how that came out?
I heard that song on the street and no, I seen her before. Oh, I recognize her. So, I heard that song on the street and no, I seen her before. Oh, I recognize her. No, I seen her before. Oh, I recognize her.
It was kind of the annoying part where you're trying to like tweak it and get everything right.
It's always good to be out in urban areas where it's always good to be out in urban areas where you can eventually be, acknowledged and feel me seen.
What do you want to say for all those people who are afraid to report on the street, afraid what people say or something like that?
And I say, if you want to be in this industry, you can't be afraid what people got to say, because somebody always has something to say, especially in this modern time. We live in a world with people with all their opinions, and everybody has something to say. So you gotta be able to take constructive criticism or criticism in general. So you gotta be free with it. You gotta just go with it.
Thank you.
No problem.
How do you feel about this?
I feel good.
So this was a pretty cool part over here where she was dancing in the median. Let's see. Oh, okay. Good soup before dawn. That's good, CJ. You can have that. Seriously, that was a good one, buddy. You can have that. Good soup before dawn.
You gotta be free with it. You gotta just go with it.
Thank you.
No problem.
How do you feel about this?
I feel good. I've actually seen videos where
How do you feel about this?
I feel good. I've actually seen videos where folks are like in this median.
I've seen people get married here.
Oh wow. I've
Yeah.
never seen that. Wow. So yeah, I feel like this is a good spot. You're a bit risen up from the street, so you're safe. You got City Hall right.
No, it was relatively safe there, man, in that median. Like she says, I mean, sure, anyone could have jumped the curb and could have ended us all right there. Fortunately, that wasn't the case. But yeah, no, it was interesting to shoot that right there, for sure. Let me see if I got Willie Penn up here. I do have Willie Penn up here.
Behind us, and then we got some really, I'd say, historic buildings a little bit to the back of us. You got Liberty Place and Two Liberty Place. Those are pretty popular here in Philly. If you say those areas, folks know what you're talking about. And also, if you get lost, it's easy to find yourself if you use those two buildings as a compass.
Thank you.
From personal experience.
Magic, I appreciate that, man. It's just work. You know, the real magic will be getting paid for this. Which, for this particular project, I'm talking about just the profession in general. Okay, I'll take that. I'll definitely take that, CJ. Thank you. Almost like MTV Cribs. It's funny. Janad, one of the guys, like he's the record label owner, and we were over at his place today. And I don't know if you remember CJ, but the Dave Chappelle episode where he has MTV Cribs. Um, Janad purchased a hot press to make his own T-shirts, and I was like, oh, it's like having your own sweatshop, like they did in that episode of Chappelle Show where he had a sweatshop to make his own sneakers, and he did not remember that. I hope you do. But as far as your compliment, thank you. Yeah, I have fun making these. Let's see if this works out. I have to cut this right here. If you're wondering, CJ, why this video is small and this video is big, the small video is the final music video exported in 1080p, which is a smaller format than this video, which is in 4K that we shot. But by the time we export it and I change all the settings and stuff, it's all going to be the same size, 1080p. Not too much is broadcast in 4K. Especially like not too much is exported on YouTube in 4K. I mean, there's really no reason right now. As long as you make a good video and you tell a good story, you don't need to see all the extreme details. But we shoot in 4K because it is a bigger format. When sometimes you want to zoom in on a 4K video, like it doesn't warp the image too much when you zoom in because you have so much more to play with. Like the 4K is just really the amount of pixels in the picture. 1080 is just less pixels. 4K is more. So I could literally zoom in. I'm like holding my hand up to the screen, but I could literally zoom in like, when it's all said and done, I could zoom in like this far, kind of. It's kind of hard to show you here. Let's see. So I could zoom in a whole bunch, take a 4K picture, zoom in a whole bunch, and it'll still look a lot clearer. It's kind of hard to tell now, but when it's all said and done, you'll be able to see it. What was an innuendo? I gotta get better about responding to these chats. In the meantime, check out my camera. It follows me. And if you can't tell behind me, I have show you some of Marie's artwork back there. Can't really tell. I can't pull the camera too far, but kind of in my living room. Got the table set up here. Marie's already in bed, but at some point during the week, she wants to get on a stream with me. Oh, you've got ideas? What I'm doing is really cool. Trying to shoot a music video, CJ? Is that what you mean you have ideas? We could shoot a music video. I keep looking at my phone, so my phone's over here so I can keep up with the chat. So that's why I'm like over here talking to you like this. I should be looking at the camera. But yeah, CJ plays musical instruments. He plays the guitar, the piano, the drums, the everything. Yeah, CJ, maybe we can shoot you a music video if that's what you're talking about. Oh, with the live stream? Okay. Yeah, I mean, what would you stream? Um, I think you might need a certain amount of followers to start streaming on YouTube. I don't know if you have subscribers, but if you need it, I can try to help. Um, I know Instagram doesn't have a barrier to entry to live streaming. I'm not sure about Facebook. Uh, yeah, you might be able to stream on YouTube. We could try to figure something out. And if you're not able to do it on your own, we could get on a Zoom call and I could try to figure it out here and we could do it together. You could be the naked guitar guy, just like in New York City, buddy. I will only do a music video if I can be provocative, is what he says.
Yeah, I feel like this is a good spot. You're a bit risen up from the street, so you're safe. We got City Hall right behind us, and then we got some really. So you're safe. We got City Hall risen up from the street, so you're safe. We got City Hall right behind us, and then we got some really. We got City Hall. We got City Hall right behind us, and then we got some really, I'd say historic buildings, a little bit to the back of us. You got Liberty Place and 2 Liberty Place. Those are pretty popular here in Philly. Buildings a little bit to the back of us. You got Liberty Place and 2 Liberty Place. Those are pretty popular here in Philly.
I don't think that shot works.
I'd say historic buildings a little bit to the back of us.
Kind of nitpicking right now, but I don't mind.
Up from the street, so you're safe. We got City Hall right behind us, and then we got some really, I'd say historic buildings a little bit to the back of us. You got Liberty Place and 2 Liberty Place.
Yes.
Those are pretty popular here in Philly. If you say those areas, folks know what you're talking about. And also, if you get lost, it's easy to find yourself if you use those 2 buildings as a compass.
Thank you.
From personal experience.
About to do another J cut here. Blend that music in a little bit better. There we go.
And also, if you get lost.
Thank you.
From personal experience.
Well, reading your comment, I'm on Twitch too, man. I plan on doing video game stuff on Twitch. I just have to get a PS5 cam. I can play iPad games on here. I can get Grand Theft Auto on my iPad, connect the PlayStation remote, and play that on the computer. I tested that out. It was pretty seamless. But yeah, I want to get a PS5 camera. Like I was looking at getting like a cable or sorry, a video capture card, but I don't know. It would just be easier just to and cheaper just to get a PS5 cam and just do it right from the PS5. But yeah, I plan on doing some more online stuff. You know, like what we're finding is that it's really hard to sell the stuff we do unless people know who we are. That's kind of like something that Maria and I are trying to like tackle together, like get more of our personalities out there. And I mean, I inherently don't think I'm interesting, but people find me interesting, or at least they find the things that I have to say or do interesting once they get to know me. So we want to kind of leverage that into, you know, helping this business grow. Um, yeah, I think that's kind of the New Year's resolution, right? It's still we can still talk about New Year's resolutions. It's not official. I kind of just, but yeah, but yeah. I'm on Twitch. Um, you have an Xbox, but here's the thing, CJ. I'm not playing online games. It's strictly like I even put it in the description. It's strictly solo campaign games. Like I want to be able to pause. And I don't play well with others anymore. Like I can't get on Call of Duty and get spanked by these kids. I can't. Like my pride hurts enough as it is, man. I can't get spanked by children. I'm trying, man. I do have to go to bed soon. I'm actually shooting another episode of the pod tomorrow. I don't know if you've been keeping up. I have 2 more episodes from Delaware that I need to edit and put up. We shot at a place in Delaware and interviewed a bunch of Delaware-based artists. And then tomorrow I have a guy from Philly coming through. He's like, his title, he calls himself kind of like a producer or a project manager. He does music, he does film, um, he does it all. Young kid too. I think he's 22 or 23. But I'm looking forward to that conversation. Like I've known him. His name is Kyrie. I've known him for about a year now. He came through to this art show that I did last year, and just kind of throughout the year we'll pop up at like different events and see each other. And it just worked out where he was available tomorrow to do this podcast. We set it up a couple weeks ago, so I'm excited to shoot that, edit that, put that out in a couple weeks. But yeah, man, I'm trying to grind, dude. Trying to figure this out.
Thank you.
From personal experience.
I might need to cut that short a little bit. It's kind of dead air there.
Thank you.
From personal experience.
Yeah, this whole thing's a process, man. Trial and error. Make sure I save it. All right, so far I got 6 minutes and 11 seconds done. I told him I was going to shoot for a 5 to 10 minute video, and I think I'm going to go well over that. But as long as it's all interesting stuff, I think that's all that matters, because I think we got, shit, let's see. All this is interview footage. I don't know if I'm going to use all of it. This glove doesn't make it I got Marie into that show. Like, it's it's one of our comfort shows. It's between that, Rick and Morty. Used to be Law and Order SVU, but since I actually might be on the show on Monday. I don't know if I told you, CJ. I do background acting sometimes, and they asked me to be on Monday. We'll see if that follows through. Might be a day in New York City, um, but yeah, Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Marie likes that show now. This is Guy Janad. He is the owner of the record label. That's not what he said. And he was just out there kind of like really pushing and promoting.
About that.
I feel like we're doing great, and it's bringing a nice energy. Records direction, smooth. Got good soup on it. Behind the scenes, shout out good soup. I'm feeling good. I'm playing my role today. Playing the background. You feel me? I'm holding stuff. Hit play on the speaker when necessary, and then handing out these to anybody that looks interested. While we doing the shoot, if they stop and stare and be like, "Yo, check it out." I had a support team. It's important. Support and make sure you support the main characters when it's their time to show.
Thank you.
Yeah, Marie's been getting really good with the interviewing. This was back in October, and she's just that much better now.
Shout out this soup. I'm feeling good. I'm playing my role today. Playing the background. You feel me? I'm holding stuff. Hit play on the speaker when necessary. I mean, you want to ask her, but you feel me? It's a music video, yeah.
Y'all can shoot one for me.
I'll see what I'm doing here in a second. Oh, all right, man. Take it easy. Give me a call. I'm probably gonna get off of here soon too. Well, I got a couple people on here, so maybe I'll stay on for a bit. But CJ, good night. It's nice talking to you, and yeah, give me a call sometime, man. I'll pick up.
Got good soup on it. Behind the scenes, shout out good soup. I'm feeling good. I'm playing my role today. Playing the background. You feel me? I'm holding stuff. Hit play on the speaker when necessary, and then handing out these to anybody that looks interested. While we doing the shoot, if they stop and stare and be like, "Yo, check it out." I had a support team. It's important. Support and make sure you support the main characters when it's their time to show.
Thank you.
Shot by Rekka.
Uh, hello, banana milk? Hi. Ah, looks like I missed you. It's a very weird name, but not weird in a bad way. Maybe it's special to you. But hello and goodbye. Let me just let it play out.
How you feeling?
Feeling good. I'm excited. We just got to Jefferson Station, so now we're going to do some shoots or some shots, and then we're going to head out into Center City and do some videography. So I'm excited.
Nice. What's the name of the song again?
Yes, this song is actually my debut single. It came out last December. It's called Slow Motion. It's kind of more of a retro pop kind of R&B feel. So I'm excited to be able to film this to kind of get my visuals out there and connect more with maybe a new audience and share my sound with more people. So it should be good.
Awesome.
You know, a little more.
Hey Hannah, how you feel that your song playing on the street?
I feel good. I'll be honest, it's a little different being out here in Center City and just walking through the city and kind of blasting the song. People to hear sometimes for the first time, but it's felt good so far. It's a beautiful day, about 75 degrees. So yeah, it's been good so far. Just sharing the music with the city and seeing who likes it.
How do you feel to record on the street and with all this traffic and with all these people?
I mean, this is not my first time recording out in public, but you know, it's always fun to record in the urban areas because you know, random people get to hear the music and they remember. They may not know where they will see this song or hear this song again, and she may be famous, and then you know,
They're gonna talk like, oh, I heard
yeah, like
that
oh, I
song.
heard that song on the street, and you know, I seen her before, and oh, I recognize her.
Yeah, you could hear a penny drop. Wishing we could put this in rewind. 'Cause I
So it's always good to be out in urban areas where you can eventually be, you know, acknowledged and feel me seen.
What do you want to say for all those people who are afraid to record on the street, afraid what people say or something like that?
And I say, if you want to be in this industry, you can't be afraid what people got to say, because somebody always has something to say, especially in this modern time. We live in a world with people with all their opinions, and everybody has something to say, so you got to be able to take constructive criticism or criticism in general. So you got to be free with it. You got to just go with it.
Thank you.
No problem.
How do you feel about this?
I feel good. I've actually seen videos where folks are like in this median.
I've seen people get married here.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I've seen that. Wow. So yeah, I feel like this is a good spot. You're a bit risen up from the street, so you're safe. We got City Hall right behind us. And then we got some really, I'd say historic buildings a little bit to the back of us. You got Liberty Place and 2 Liberty Place. Those are pretty popular here in Philly. If you say those
Oh.
areas, folks know what you're talking about. And also,
I like
if
that.
you get lost, it's easy to find yourself if you use those 2 buildings as a compass.
Thank you.
From personal experience.
in summer.
Tell me, what do you think about that?
I feel like we're doing great. Hannah's bringing a nice energy. Record's direction's cool. Got good soup on it. Behind the scenes. Shout out to soup. I'm feeling good. You know, I'm playing my role today. Playing the background. I mean, I'm holding stuff. Hit play on the speaker when necessary. And then handing out these to anybody that looks interested. You know? While we doing the shoot, if they stop and stare and be like, yo, check it out. I had a support team, you know, it's important. Supporting, make sure you support the main characters when it's their time to show.
Thank you.
Sweet. So that's what I have so far. I think it's about time for me to shut this down and get to bed. Been at it about 3 hours. I'm gonna take a guess, which is what I'm doing. 3 hours and 15 minutes. Not bad. Gonna put a little more time in it later on tomorrow. Maybe I'll stream while I do that. Shoot a podcast tomorrow night. Stay tuned for that. Follow me on all platforms. It's at goodsoup_prod. Also have the Instagram page at GS After Dark for my podcast with my wife Marie. And thank you, and good night.